Okay, so this is the little boy that I was talking about that can remember his past life. Now I'm going to play this for you and I really want to know what you guys think. Check it out.
Cameron remembers a past life on the remote Scottish island of Barra, over 200 miles away from his home in Glasgow.
I lived in the White House with my mum and dad and my 3 brothers and sisters.
He talks about I was in Barra and I fell through to you. And I'm saying, what do you mean? And they'll say, no, it was just like a hole and I fell through.
Children from all over the world report memories of previous lives. It's a pretty interesting phenomenon.
Since Cameron first started to talk, he has described life as a child on Barra, a remote island in Scotland's Outer Hebrides. From the age of 2, Cameron has been telling his family the same story. As he's grown older, the story hasn't changed. It's just become more detailed.
They'll say, I was with my Barra mum before you had me, before I came to this family. And he just keeps saying to me, you'll really like her, you'll really like her, she's really nice. One time I said to him, joking, do you love me or your Barra mum? And he says, I love you both the same. I thought he would have said me, but he never. At first I just thought, oh, he's making things up. And then I was thinking, how does he know the name Barra? Why is it Barra where none of us have been or have any connection with?
My favourite place in Barra was the beach, and I took my dog with me and I play with him and my brothers and sisters to play. The planes was to land on the beach.
He said there's like a small beach. He says in like small planes they land on the beach.
You should totally go watch this entire documentary. I'll put the link in the comments. But anyway, there are just so many different things that Cameron says that he remembers, which so many add up and some don't. So anyway, they eventually take Cameron home, like back to Barra. Check it out.
Cameron's growing emotional attachment to his Barra mum concerned Norma. He began to miss her so badly that he started to suffer genuine distress.
One day when he was at the nursery, he got quite upset. He was saying rather than me picking him up that day, he wanted his Barra mum to come and get him. And the big tears were running down his face and he just kept saying, I have to go to Barra, I have to go to Barra, my family are missing me. How do you deal with that? What do you do? What do you say to him?
Together with psychiatrist Dr. Jim Tucker, Cameron and his mum are going on a search for evidence of his past life. They are being accompanied by psychiatrist Dr. Jim Tucker, an expert in children's past life memories. Cameron believes that his family name was Robertson and that he lived together with psychiatrist Dr. Jim Tucker. Cameron and his mum are going on a search for evidence of his past life. They are being accompanied by psychiatrist Dr. Jim Tucker, an expert in children's past life memories. Cameron believes that his family name was Robertson and that he lived in a big white house. House full of children. He says he had a black and white dog. There was a view from the house to the sea, and that they could see planes land, not on a runway, but on the...
I lived in the White House with my mum and dad and my 3 brothers and sisters. And I took my dog with me and I play with him and my brothers and sisters to play. The plane was to land on the beach.
There's a concern that if he really is having memories of a previous life, that taking him back to that place might be traumatic. But what usually is the case is actually the reverse, that seeing the old place kind of puts the memories in perspective so that the child is then able to let go of them more.
I told you it was true. You recognise it? Yeah. Feel happy to be back.
Feel happy to be back, do you? You look happy to be back.
You know what? I know the person who lives there, but...
You knew the person that lived there?
But I can't remember.
What's wrong? A wee bit. You alright? Is this your house? No, you get sad. Is this your house? Yeah? It's okay. Does it make you feel a wee bit sad?
The usually chatty Cameron has become strangely subdued. Just below the house, there are rock pools, and there is a gate to the beach.
There's a gate round there. They said that was the secret way. They called it the secret way into the house. He's just saying he's excited, but he's sad as well. I think he's surprised and he's not sure how he's feeling. I'm not sure how I'm feeling either, to be honest. The girls were in this room.
Yes.
And the boys were in the other room.
Yes.
And he's not sure how he's feeling. I'm not sure how I'm feeling either, to be honest. The girls were in this room.
Yes.
And the boys were in the other room.
Yes.
You got me, haven't you?
You about ready to go back home now? Yeah, get on the plane and fly home.
Make sure you go back and watch part 1 and 2 to catch up on the incredible story of this young boy that remembered so vividly his past life. So anyway, up to this point, to go even deeper, they managed to track down a living Robertson, the family name that Cameron said belonged to him in his past life. Check it out.
This is the house here, and down below the house, a lovely beach.
Is that what it was like when you were in Barra?
Yeah. But could you recognise it quite well when you went to see it?
Although he was saying it had changed.
Yes, you see, I think it has changed. I think the person who's bought it now has modernised it.
Yeah.
Now, he also said that he could remember his Barra dad. He remembered his name to be Shane Robertson, hence the lineage to Gilly Robertson, who Cameron and his mother are seen speaking with here. He also claimed to remember how he passed away, which was being hit by a car.
Well, certainly there aren't any Shanes in our family. There were, one of my uncles was called James. Now, Seamus, James, that's quite a common connection. One of my cousins is also called James, but it's certainly not Shane. Was the car accident on Barra?
This is what we don't know. He doesn't seem to be able to tell you.
I don't know of anyone in our family who died in a car accident.
So while many parts of Cameron's memory fit with extraordinary precision, others do not.
Do you have a dog? Was there a dog there?
Well, certainly Callum and Peggy, who lived in the house, they had a dog, a sheepdog.
The family name matches, so do the physical details of the house, the island, and the dog. But the name and death of the father figure do not.
Kid was like 5. Who knows where he remembers these fragments of his Barra dad? Regardless of anyone's opinion on this story, it's remarkable. The fact that such a young child could be so right about so many different aspects of these past life memories, or whatever you want to call them, is too much of a coincidence to be one. There are no such things as coincidences. I have another insane story like this. Check the comments.